Christopher Columbus didn't have a GPS, but he discovered America while searching for India. Orville Wright didn't have a pilot's license, but he discovered how to use aircraft controls to make fixed-wing powered flight possible. Stefano Platti didn't have an engineering degree, but he discovered a way to improve the air that we breathe. No one likes to breathe bad gas, but Stefano had a much bigger gas problem than most people, because Steph's job before school every day at UPS was to start up all the delivery trucks in the yard. It was easy enough. But by the time he had completed this task, his nose, his throat, and his lungs were filled with bad gas and soot. The undigested, uncatalyzed emissions from a fleet of trucks that needed to learn how to properly digest their fuel. After months of coughing and wheezing, Steph decided it was time to take action. He poured an equal amount of water into 2 pots in his mother's basement kitchen, then put them on the stove. And turned the burners up to high. The small pot boiled first, and Stefano had an irresistible idea. If he could make a standard catalytic converter smaller, maybe it would start working faster in the UPS yard. 8 years later, Steph and the Vida team have boiled his irresistible idea down to the Vida air freshener, an automotive aftermarket solution that enhances the digestion of your engine's bad gases. By heating the catalytic converter faster, fresh start, and keeping it hotter longer, warm heart. The faster it heats up, the earlier it starts destroying the bad gas. The longer it stays hotter, the longer it keeps destroying the bad gas. The thermal management of conventional catalytic converters using Vida's Air Suite solutions is Steph's gift to the fresh air revolution. A global network of concerned automakers, owners, and drivers who want to put climate change in the rear-view mirror. Not only does Vida's air freshener let the world breathe a little easier, it gives your car better gas mileage, greater horsepower and torque, and meets global emission standards. Vida's patented products provide automakers and drivers with the opportunity to make a fresh start by placing Vida's air freshener inside their vehicle's exhaust system. Now, you would think that would be the end of the story, but our story has just begun. When Christopher Columbus returned from discovering America, a lot of people didn't believe him, and the King of Portugal tried to kill him. It wasn't the welcome home party Chris had expected. When Orville Wright landed his plane after his first flight, there was no one there to report it to the media. Just like Chris, he faced a lot of non-believers. Almost no one believed Steph's new invention when he discovered it because it just seemed too good to be true. Like Chris and Orville, Steph has faced a lot of skeptics, cynics, and doubters because they just don't understand how Steph did it. But Steph does have at least one very important believer. The U.S. Patent and Trademark Office has awarded Steph as inventor and Vida as patent owner with a registered patent for Steph's air freshener idea. In fact, Vida has patents pending in over 46 countries. We think it's time that the rest of the world learned about Steph's great invention. We think it's time for the people to speak up and ask for air fresheners in all of their new and used vehicles. It's 2016, not 1492 or 1903. Don't you want to help make the air your children breathe fresher and cleaner? Vida's air freshener cleans the air while you drive. Join Steph and the fresh air revolution. We deserve fresher air and cleaner emissions for a better future. Put climate change in the rearview mirror. Put a Vida air freshener in your car today and take a bite out of grime. Have a question? Visit www.vidafreshair.com for more information or give us a call. Vida's Air Suite solutions are for automakers who are unhappy with their ability to meet stricter new emission standards in an economical manner. Our air freshener technology is a decongestant for your brain and your powertrain. Vida provides lower emissions, better engine performance, and greater fuel economy, all by letting your exhausted system breathe easy again. Vida's revolutionary technology diagnoses your powertrain roadblocks and then customizes the ideal sweet spot insulation solution for the uninterrupted flow of your engine exhaust from start to finish.